Hey, good morning. We are so excited to have Jaclyn here today to do our training on Reels. My name is Mary Drake. I'm one of the Direct to Homestead ambassadors. But for those of you who are participating in Firestarter, I know that you have been attending and watching these videos and working through that. And we so appreciate all the activity and good feedback we've gotten from ambassadors. However, it is August 9th and it is 100% on me because I'm keeping track and taking the Venmos. I had a family unexpected, a brother-in-law pass away, and I just totally lost track of that the end of July. So I will get back on that today. You will see in the Firestarter group that I will get everyone posted. We will pick the winner. I will Venmo, but please give Beth and Jen and Samantha a pass because it was totally, I didn't even realize it till yesterday, quite honestly. So I appreciate your grace. We'll get right back into that because it's been some amazing momentum. And I will let Beth introduce our trainer today. But I appreciate you all being patient with me, and I will get the money out today and we'll get rolling for August. So Beth, if you want to make an introduction.
Hey, listen, everybody that knows Mary knows that she's Superwoman and that she's doing 5,000 things at one time. So nobody worries about Mary getting things done. So don't you think a thing about that. All right. So today we have a treat. Jaclyn Gnew, who is amazing at social media, at doing reels. She is going to teach us great ways to do reels. I assume she's going to teach us start to finish. And I'm looking forward to it because this is something that I'm really not so great at. So if you may pick up, if you're great at it, you may pick up some great tips. If you don't know much about it, you're in the right place. So I'm going to let Jaclyn take it. And at the end, Jaclyn, if you want to take some questions, that's perfectly fine.
All right, thank you. Like she said, I'm Jaclyn Gnew, and I am a MIG OG. I've been here since August of 2019. So very grateful and blessed to be on here with you guys today. I hope I'm going to give you some good value. I am going to train more on strategy about how to get more views and how to get more follows. Not so much the technical part of making a reel, or I'm going to talk about making TikToks too, because they're really interchangeable in the same type of strategy that you could apply to both Instagram and TikTok, or even Facebook reels. It's really what it's called is short form video, and short form video is going to be the next marketing explosion. It's going to be the way to market your business because attention spans have gotten very short and people want fast information. They don't even want to watch YouTube anymore. They want to know what they want to know immediately. So short form video is really the way to go. And if you can apply, yes, of a gnat, exactly, fruit fly attention spans. You got to hook people right away, which I'm going to hopefully give you some tools that you're going to really be able to utilize in getting people hooked on your content and following you, and eventually doing business with you and being able to form a relationship. So if you need help with like the very basics of making a reel, what I would suggest doing is go on Reels or go on TikTok and type in how to make a reel. And it will give you like they'll have the screen and show you exactly what to do. I'm going to give you more strategies. So short form video is quickly becoming the way that people are looking for information. Like people are going on Instagram and people are going on TikTok and typing in how to do this. What do I do for skincare? What is this ingredient? I wish that I had TikTok 20 years ago, because I feel like I would have learned a lot faster than I have, because you could just learn like that. You can learn about anything, literally anything you could put into TikTok and learn about it. And Reels too, but I think TikTok and Reels are in constant competition. So I think if you are applying strategies to one platform, they still can apply over to the other platform. I've been spending a little bit more time on TikTok, kind of breaking through some of the codes there. It's once you get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, things go a lot faster and you tend to get business. And I have been able to turn business from strangers, which was my ultimate goal, is for people to come view my content and buy things from my page without even like having an interaction guiding them through that process. And I've been able to do that. So I'm going to go into a little bit about how you can do that. Let me look at my notes for 1 second because I don't want to babble on here. Video is a great way for people, for you to boost your like, know, and trust factor, because we all want to do business with someone that we like, know, and trust. And I think that when people see your face and hear your voice and hear the way you talk about things, it really gives them more of a connection to you. And that increases the chances that they're going to want to do business with you. So a lot of people think about TikTok and Reels about dancing and, you know, doing all the lip sync stuff, but a lot of it is changing over to actually talking into the camera and giving tips and teaching about certain things in a very short way. That's giving people, they want to follow you more because they want more information. And for a lot of people who are new to video, it's a great way to get introduced, like introduce yourself to video, because it's not a 30-minute long Facebook Live. You're not on the spot and you have to, like, you know, think of things on the fly, which is not always easy when you're not used to doing it. Short form video, like you can record something, and if you don't like it, you can re-record it, or you can tweak it and do it over again. And that's a great way for people who might be shyer on camera to put themselves out there, because you know that you could record it again. And if anything, you could just delete it if you really don't like it. But we're going to talk about the formula for a short form video. This can be on a reel, and this can be on a TikTok, and it can be on Facebook, whatever you want. First, what you want to do is optimize your bio. And I know that we've done trainings on this before. Your bio, when you first go on Instagram or on TikTok or on Facebook, really is who you are, who you help, and why people should follow you. It's not all about you. Sometimes people have on their bio, you know, a wife, a mom, a dog lover, adventure seeker. That's fine, and that does help people get to know you better, but it's more like what I have my bio is Jaclyn Gnew, esthetician, skin nutrition from the inside out, follow for, I don't even remember what it is now. I change it all the time, and to see if I get more followers or less followers. I'm always throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. But follow for wellness hacks and skincare tips, something like that. It's who you are, who you help, and why they should follow you. And then if you are on Instagram, there's a link that you could put a link, like a link tree or a milkshake. I would highly, highly, highly recommend having one of those with your websites plugged into that. It's a free app. That would be another training, but that's the link that you could have on there. If you have over 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can have a link as well on TikTok. But Instagram, you don't need any amount of followers. You could just have a link from the get-go. So you want to optimize your bio, because if you're creating these videos and you create a video that has really great content and somebody clicks on it to see, do they want to follow you or not? And they see nothing, or they see, you know, maybe like a few different videos and stock photos that kind of don't match up together, they're probably not going to follow you. You want the content in your bio, like the first 6 to 8 tiles, to have clear like titles on them. So when they click, they know, okay, this is who this person is. This is what she's going to help me do. So I'm going to follow her. So do that first, like nail down your niche. It goes into your JK5, it goes into your brand pillars, nail that part down, and then think about the type of content you want to create. And everybody wants to go viral. I will tell you, going viral is not all it's cracked up to be. I've had a few viral videos, I don't know, maybe like 10 of them. And I'll tell you, the crazy people come out when you have a viral video. And also it's very overwhelming. So if you have, that's why you want to optimize your bio. You want to have some place to point people if they want more information. If you have a viral video, you could have up to 100 or more people asking you for information, and you need to be prepared for that. Like, you need to know, where am I going to send these people? And you might get 1 or 2 purchases from it. Like, it's a lot of sifting, and it's a lot of crazy people, but they still are fun. But I'm just saying, like, not every viral is not like all it's cracked up to be. What you want to do is create content that engages people, makes them want to comment, oh, I didn't know that, or oh, can you share more about that with me? You want to create content that makes people want to like connect and conversate with you. So the formula for a short form video, for a reel, for a TikTok, depending on how much time you have, they're anywhere from like a reel, I don't think goes over 60 seconds, but from 15 seconds to 60 seconds. On TikTok, you can have up to 3 minutes. So you have a little bit more time to teach on there. But on Instagram, you could roll it into a IGTV and have a short form video that way. Is the first part, well, I'll give you the whole formula first. It's the hook, your call to action / your intro, your value that you're giving, and you finish with another call to action, CTA. So the hook, like we talked about, attention spans of fruit flies. It's not like you can't get on and be like, hey guys, so I just thought I would get on and do a video for you. You already lost them. They scrolled on, they got bored already. So you want to hook them. You got to nail the hook. The hook has to stop your scroll. What are people on social media doing? They're sitting here like just scrolling until they find something that they're like, oh. And I know after I read you some of these hooks, you're going to be like, oh, I've totally stopped on a video with that because I maybe didn't even want to watch it, but I had to know what the answer was. So I'm going to read some hook examples right now. So get your pens and pencils ready. All right. Why is nobody talking about blank? The number one reason you're not blank. X reasons why you should blank. You won't believe this. All right, stop your scroll. This is one simple, important tip to blank. The top 5 something that you use and love. This is why your blank isn't working. It could be like, this is why your skincare isn't working. This is why your moisturizer isn't working. Here are some X number of tiny tips. You need to stop blank. You could even have, you could relate this to almost anything, but these are just, you plug and play what your niche is and what you're trying to teach. 5 mistakes you're making, 3 reasons you need blank. Red flags to look for in your beauty products. That would be a great one. 3 blank every blank needs. This is the real reason blank. The best blank I've ever done. That one makes me laugh, but you need this free tool for blank. The top 3 sites I use to save time. Your top 3 anything for, whatever. Simple way to do blank for free. And if you love this blank, stop scrolling right now. Those are all things that are going to make people want to know the answer, and they have to listen to what you have to say. That's your hook. Then what you want to do is introduce yourself quickly. You don't want a long introduction because it's short form video. I would just say something like, I'm Jaclyn Gnew, I'm an esthetician, and follow me for more wellness tips, or follow me for skincare hacks. Follow me for simple, clean beauty hacks, something along those lines. And then, so that is your hook, your intro / call to action, because you said who you are, what you're going to show them, and why to follow you. That was your first call to action. Then the third step is value. Tony Robbins says the more value you give, the more business and success you'll have, because you just over give value. Like, people are trusting you, and they're just learning so much from you. They are much more likely to want to do business with you or buy from you or any of that stuff. I didn't see that question. Do you want me to just wait to answer questions, or do them? Okay, I'll wait till the end to answer questions. So you want to deliver and over deliver value. This can be anything related to your niche. I mean, we have tons of value in Discover Good Living. All you have to do is like listen to one of Jamie's videos in MIG, our ambassador group, or the Shed Challenge, or Discover Good Living, and you have tons and tons and tons of value that you can like repurpose and share with people. The more value you're providing, the more people will know, like, and trust you. That's the first building block to forming a sales relationship. And then the fourth thing is another CTA. So the second CTA, call to action, is guiding them somewhere. You have to tell people what to do next, otherwise they won't do anything. So you have to end with like a follow me, or I try to redirect people to my wellness group, because I have my own group that I share recipes and skincare and testimonials of MIG and tons of stuff in there. I go live in there. Sometimes I do giveaways in there, but I try to direct everyone to that group, because I know once they're in there, they're going to have a lot of value, and they're going to see me, and they're going to see people getting results from skincare. So I always try to direct people there. And that link to my group is in my milkshake, which is in the bio. So sometimes I'll end with, if you like more information like this, head over to my bio and join my wellness group, or my exclusive recipe group, or something like that. I'll say something to that extent. But you always want to end with directing somebody to do something. What is their next step? So an example of this, and I'm going to read this, so it's not going to sound like as great as it was if I was doing it as a reel, but I'm going to say, this is me putting this all together. So all 4 steps. Did you know that water in your skincare could actually be making you older than you actually are? I'm Jaclyn Gnew. I'm an esthetician, and follow me for more clean beauty tips. While drinking water is super important for glowing, hydrating skin, having water in your skincare products can actually be detrimental to your skin over time. Adding water as a filler means that other harmful chemicals are added in, and only a fraction of active ingredients are present. My skin feels better at 40 than it did at 30 after I removed the water from my products and added a high quality collagen. Follow me for more tips like this and gain access to my free community for wellness tips, recipes, and special offers. And then that would be the end of it. So that's super quick, right? But you can cut it and add or subtract things. That was an example of a really quick reel. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, well, the reels are all music, or the TikToks are all music. You still select for these talking reels. This is different than lip syncing it. You could take this and also add it in as a text and do like a lip sync, something like, I don't know. I'm sure there's a million different examples of a sound that you could use and do like an act out type thing too. Or you could take that same trending sound and add it to your video and bring down the volume to maybe you just hear it like a little bit, and raise up your voice volume and talk to the camera and connect with the person on the other end of the camera. And that video will still go under that trending sound, but it'll be you talking instead. So it will still get those type of views. But I'll tell you what, I get a lot more traction now with talking videos to the camera than I do with like the sounds. And I think this, just doing the sounds and like a dance or whatever, acting out something, it's still important, but it's changing, and it's changing more towards giving more value. And I don't think people always read the caption either. I know I don't read a lot of captions if it's super, super long. So sometimes they have these short hooks, like a 15-second video, and it'll say, read the caption. But people don't read all that sometimes. So I think it's good to have a mix. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying mix it up. Have some of them be your voice and sharing something from like your perspective. You want to kind of think of reels almost like stories. It's like the story of you. It's like you're sharing things that you've learned that have really helped you. You're sharing things that you've overcome, things that you love, struggles that you went through, how you've overcome those, things that you're proud of. And you're all relating it in some aspect back to MIG. We all have something that we can share with people. to empower them, to inspire them, to teach them something. And it doesn't have to all be MIG, but you can weave MIG in there. And that's really what it's about. That's about making well-rounded content, because nobody wants to go to a page and just see like all MIG, skincare, you want these different aspects of it, of yourself. So people want to get to know you. So that was my example. Another thing, I just explained that. Talk about our struggles, how you overcame them. Try out new trends, try out new sounds, but don't get stuck doing things one way. Be open to like trying different things. And then I'm going to share another sales tip of while you're talking in video. Is called Mumble Marketing. I don't know if anyone has heard of Mumble Marketing before. So it is from a book called Spin Selling. It's a kind of an old book. I don't know how old it is, but I read it a while ago. But what it is it's saying something indirectly that you want people to ask you more about. I'm going to give you some examples of doing this. It's when you're saying something, but you're not really saying it. You're like mentioning it really passively. You're not really trying to sell it. You just kind of throw it into the conversation. It is a ninja move of sales. It's a ninja move of sales. It's like dropping a hint and then just leaving it and having the person being like, how come she didn't talk more about that? It could be something like, oh, I was just on a team call and one of my business partners she was saying her hair has completely transformed since taking our collagen. And she shared the smoothie recipe that she put her collagen in, and I really wanted to share the smoothie recipe. They're listening and they're going to learn the smoothie recipe, but I guarantee you they want to know more about the collagen. So it's just kind of like dropping something. It's like a seed. It's like planting a little seed without getting more into it. Something like, I was just in the bathroom doing this new blackhead blasting technique that I learned, and it popped in my head that I had to share this with you, completely unrelated to the blackhead blasting. Someone's going to ask, what is blackhead blasting? And then you can go into that with them. Or you could be making a video and just stop and look at the camera and be like, wow, my gray hairs are really growing. My collagen, my growing gray hair, I can see them. My gray hairs are really growing. That collagen must be working really well. Anyway, let me finish talking about this. Or you could do something like, I just attended this master class. Oh my gosh, I learned so much. I just have to share this one thing with you guys. Something like that. Like they're still learning a valuable tip, but now they're wondering what the master class was that you just attended. So it's a little ninja move. It's kind of like just, dropping a hint and then walking away. And we always get FOMO. So we always want to know more about what you didn't talk about. If you're not selling it, they're going to want to know more about it. I was just learning about oil pulling in my wellness group, and I had to jump on and share this little tip with you. You're still sharing a tip, but they want to know more about what you just said. And that's all I have. I hope, was that good?
I think that's awesome. That is great. All those tips are great. And like you said, people can go and Google how to make a reel. They can figure it out it really is self-explanatory in a lot of ways. So I think that's awesome information. I love this little ninja move.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I use it all the time.
I do too. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
But I do that all the time, and it does cause people to ask you. So does anybody have any questions for Jaclyn? Sam had asked, she had said, do you type the hook and add it to the start of the video for those that don't have sound on?
Yeah, so it basically, you were saying, your hook, and you're explaining that you're talking about it, but I've seen a ton of videos lately where there is, especially on Facebook, it seems like they pull the Instagram reels and they have the hook right there, and that's what, it's just sitting there. It doesn't automatically play it. And so of course I'm like, well, now I have to check out what this is.
Your hook can be your title too. you can have it in title, like in bold letters on top, and the hook can be the title, so that when they click, like, you know how Instagram, you click and you see all the little pictures, you can write on it and have that be your screen thing that you're saving. Or you could even make like a picture in Canva with the hook, so that when people see, they see 3 tips for this, how to get glowing skin, you know, blah, 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 blah. So then they see all the hooks as titles, but you're also saying it. And you can also type it down in the words below too. So, and you can also turn on captions. All these videos have captions now. So definitely utilize your captions and check the editing on the captions. I don't know. I mean, I have a weird accent. I've lived in like 5 different states, and my captions have no idea what I'm saying at all. I always have to go in and edit them because wow.
I never have that problem. They always understand me. Just kidding. Never, never, ever. Okay, so Mary wants to know, what is your TikTok profile name so she can creep on you?
I think it's just Jaclyn Gnew. I don't know. I'll have to look now.
I just
I'm the
searched
only
you.
Jaclyn Gnew in existence. So if you search me,
Okay.
you could probably get like all kinds of dirt in all my accounts, and you probably just come up.
No. I did search you for just a second, but I also wanted to pay attention to the video. So I'll go look again. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else have questions for Jaclyn? You can unmute yourself if you want to.
I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much.
I wanted to say thank you. I love how simple it is and how it's like the next layer of learning. Sorry, my dog is attacking me. But I also wanted to say I love those hooks. Is there a place that you got them? Because I was writing frantically.
I
but
was too.
I
I'll
only
send
got like, they don't make
so-
sense to me now.
I did a little bit of research on TikTok. I'm
Okay.
telling you, you can learn anything on TikTok like that. I mean, it's so fast.
Yeah.
I just, my ADD brain is like, yes, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I searched the most common clicked on hooks, and I compiled a
Oh.
list.
Okay.
And so those are the hooks that different like coaches, social media coaches have compiled together that get the most clicks. And I have used a couple of them. And the one, why is nobody talking about blank, did get me a lot of views. I think almost 10,000. That one went high.
So do you start on TikTok and then add to Instagram and then go to Facebook? Is that your path?
Yeah, I need to be a little bit better about it. So I wanted to talk about this and I forgot. I am not put together normally. Like I never curl my hair or anything like that. And I'm just, you know, I'm home with my kids. My hair, I'm a messy mom bun, no makeup person. And I feel like it's a lot more acceptable on TikTok to just go on and talk authentically and look like normal. I feel like Instagram is a little bit more aesthetic, even though I do think it's changing. And I think people are wanting more of that realness. So I do see some of it changing, and I don't know if maybe I'm just following different people now, but I do see more of a realness coming through on Instagram. But that's why I've been at TikTok a little bit more, because I'm like, I don't feel like getting ready. Like I'm not, I just want to get on and like use my ring light, and that's as good as it's going to get for the day. You know, I'm not going to do my makeup or anything because I'm just running around here, you know, like crazy. So I feel like it's an easier place to be authentic. So I don't always transfer everything over, but it is a lot easier to transfer your TikTok videos over to Instagram than it is your Instagram over to TikTok, because I don't know how to take off the watermark on Instagram, and they penalize you for that. Like even saying link in bio during your video or writing it knocks you down views. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get around that. I did see someone made a graphic in Canva and copied and pasted it onto her profile. So she wasn't using a sticker that said link in bio. They couldn't read it, I guess. I don't know why they make it so hard. It's like trying to put a puzzle together. But sometimes when you say link in bio, it penalizes you. So I have been just not saying it as much because I feel like people kind of know to look in your bio now. you know, if people want to know more, they know you probably have a link in your bio majority of the time. And if not, you can always answer it in the comments if they ask a question. But in TikTok, you can save the video without the watermark. What you have to do is you have to go into the video, open up your TikTok, go into the video that you already posted and save it, but then swipe out of the app. You have to swipe out of the app really quickly. And for some reason that saves it without the watermark and go back. So swipe, did you know, you knew that already, Kelly?
Yes,
Yeah.
I haven't done it, but I've heard you have to be really fast to where it doesn't
Be
catch that
fast.
sort of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can do, or you can screen record it. So you can go into preview and screen record it, and you're not really able to do that with Instagram. So I think TikTok's video quality is better too than Instagram's.
I agree.
Anyone
Okay,
else?
anybody else?
I will add a little note about why you might be not having. Basically, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, even though when you remove the watermark, there is an ID number that's listed in the back end of your video. So if you share anything from that you've made on one site, if you share it to another, that they know it. So
Vicky.
they know it, so they won't push it out as much, which is why I've started to try to use outside video editing.
Oh,
CapCut's a good one, CapCut, and then also Video Leap. Those are two that I've played around with a little bit. I'm leaning more towards CapCut right now.
I see a lot of people using that CapCut. It's on there that it says CapCut editor.
Yeah. So if you use that, you can share it on all three platforms and you won't be penalized.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah.
And I think some have Video Leap cost, and I think CapCut might have a free version, and then but you'll have to pay for some of it. But if you're using all of those platforms, it's well worth a little bit of money to put in there.
I just want to say, Jaclyn, thank you for coming on and sharing. I know you're trying to sell your house and you have small children and you're doing all the things.
Yeah.
I was really impressed. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And it was so valuable and really simple. And it was just great. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, my kids are at camp, so this is like the quietest it'll ever be.
Yeah, I asked her, when would be a good time? Well, the kids are at camp. Oh yeah, that's a great time. All right, so I guess that's all the questions. And I think that was awesome. I think everybody is going to learn a ton once everybody gets to see it. Everybody that's on here now has learned a ton. So I appreciate it. And hopefully maybe we can have you come back once your house is sold and once you're moved and everything, and talk about a whole TikTok all together, only TikTok or only Reel or whatever, because you're awesome at it. So
Oh, thank you.
And I will get this uploaded today. So it
perfect.
will be in the training vault under Tuesday Lunch and Learn. And
Everybody
remember,
have a great.
is MIG.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Thanks, everyone.
Password MIG. Thank you guys.
Thank you.